know? Yahweh. Praise Yahweh. How do you love Yahweh? And how do you love your brothers and sisters? Praise Yahweh. What is our motto?
Our motto is one God, one mind, one love, and one action.
We are all for one.
And one for all.
And we want for our brothers and sisters.
What we want for ourselves.
What about soup?
If I have a bowl of soup, you may have my bowl of soup.
And anything else?
And anything else.
Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
What is the duty of a Hebrew man?
To lead in righteousness.
What is the duty of a Hebrew woman?
To follow in righteousness.
And to be the turns from the law?
From such certain ways.
Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
Hallelujah, Yahweh.
Hallelujah, Yahweh.
Who is the God of gods?
Yahweh.
Who is the King of all kings?
Yahweh.
Who is the Lord of all lords?
Yahweh.
Who is our president?
Yahweh.
Who is our governor?
Yahweh.
Who is our mayor?
Yahweh.
Who is our leader?
Yahweh.
Who do we follow?
Yahweh.
Let everything that has breath. What color is our Creator Yahweh? Now we know the Pope knows that, especially John Paul II, because when you look at the cathedral in Poland, there's the black Madonna and the black sun, and the white Pope bow before the black sun. It's just, you have to find it out. Praise God. It's a blessing to find out that God looks like the majority of the world. Now you look at my color and you might say, now that sounds strange. You're talking about a black God. Yes, see, I come to set judgment as the sun, so I'm right in the middle. I fit both sides. I relate to everybody on the planet. The most important thing you have to learn is to find out God is not white. Because if God were white, you'd be in serious trouble. You would have to worry about getting to heaven. You'll never get there. Such a blessing that I'm come to let you know you can enjoy heaven without discrimination. Praise Yahweh. It used to be if you're white, you're all right. It used to be if you're yellow, you were mellow. And it used to be if you were brown, you could hang around. But it's no more if you're black, get back. It's come on up front. What color are all the prophets?
Black unto the ground.
And what color is the nation of Israel?
Black unto the ground.
And how many tribes are there?
12.
What's the name of the fourth tribe?
Judah.
And what did Yahweh choose black Judah to do?
To be the ruler.
How long?
Forever.
How long is forever?
Eternity.
Who is Judah today?
We are.
What did Yahweh choose you to do?
To be the ruler.
How long?
Forever.
How long is forever?
Eternity.
Yahweh chose who?
He chose me.
Now if you don't know that,
You can't say that.
now what color is Judah?
Black unto the ground.
And what did Yahweh choose black Judah to do?
To be the ruler.
How long?
Forever.
And who is Judah today?
We are.
And what did Yahweh choose you to do?
To be the ruler.
How long?
Forever.
Yahweh chose who?
He chose me.
Yahweh chose who?
He chose me.
See, even if you're not black, it helps to know if you've been chosen or not. Yahweh chose who?
He chose me.
And this is not a color thing. Yahweh chose who?
He chose me.
Now, if you don't believe that,
You won't say that.
you just won't say it. We come to this feast happy. We have every reason to be happy. We have God with us. In the flesh. Praise God. That's enough to rejoice upon. Now, I've seen people. Sports heroes come out. Great cheer. Football teams come out. People go nuts. Those are men. And they don't claim to be anything else. But millions of people worship them and seek their autograph. What about the Son of God? What's wrong with praising the Son of God when men just praise men? What's wrong with praising God? That's who Yahweh is. He's an absolute sovereign. And he chose us. All good people. Yahweh chose all good people. Regardless of your nationality, if you're good, you belong to me. I choose you. The only way that I won't like you is if you are bad and don't want to change. I love you if you're bad, but as long as you change from bad to good, because you are good. So understand what Yahweh is all about. Yahweh is all about loving every good man on earth. I'm busy looking for all good people. And it's just that my people have been the worst people. So I came to the worst people first. Don't get upset because I came to my bad acting folk first. I just know that when I change the worst actor on the planet to the best actor on the planet, then everybody else on the planet say, that's him. That's the good man. Praise Yahweh. Well, anybody who say I'm a racist is lying. They're just trying to keep all races away from me. They don't want other races to know how good I am. Yahweh works out his program in strange ways. But it's his mysteries and wonders to perform. Oh, I love the way Yahweh works. Wonderful God, Yahweh. The only way that Satan, the devil, the beast, the serpent can rule is to keep good people suspicious of each other. The only way the devil, Satan, can rule the earth is to keep good people separated from each other, divided against each other, at odds with one another, fighting one another. The devil is so skillful that he calls people in the same religion to fight each other. Catholics and Protestants have been killing each other in Ireland for decades. The same devil is the one behind it all. The devil has people over in Iran and Iraq blowing one another away, both believe in the same book, same God, speak the same language. It doesn't make sense. And guess who's selling weapons to both nations? The same devil. The fact that I am here in your presence on the earth today and among you, and I'm able to call your attention to who it is that has kept us from having peace on earth, signals the end of the devil. That's the signal. You may be seated. Praise Yahweh. There's a big booth sitting right in the center of the auditorium made out of branches and wood. Before the night is over, I want each of you to make sure you walk inside and walk outside, because we were required to live in booths for 40 years when we were walking in the wilderness after leaving Egypt. So as a reminder of how we had to live coming out of bondage, be sure and walk inside and let the holiness and the past touch you, because this is a part of our history. And now, a few scriptures on Feast of Tabernacles. Last night we stopped in talking about the pilgrimages and the dances in our feasts, etc. Exodus gives us a good account and a vivid picture of the expansive demonstrations of popular excitement characteristic of the Feast of Tabernacles Feast of Unleavened Bread and Feast of Weeks. All feasts are high holy occasions. And let's take a look at some of the references in the scriptures regarding these feasts. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 1. Okay, you may read.
Woe to Ariel, the city where David dwelt. Add ye year to year. Let them kill sacrifices.
This is proof that we had what? Feasts. Every year. Ezekiel chapter 43, verse 15 and 16. You may read.
So the altar shall be 4 cubits, and from the altar and upward shall be 4 horns. And the altar shall be 12 cubits long, 12 broad, square in the 4 squares thereof.
This gives us, in case we lose our way, how to build an altar, how to construct an altar, a place of worship. Even the details to King Solomon's temple is in the Bible. The details to building Noah's Ark is in the Bible. The details as to how we should worship and serve Yahweh is in the Bible. How we should praise Yahweh, how we should enter his gates is in the scriptures. All that we should learn and do is in the Word. Now let us look at Isaiah chapter 30, verse 29. All right, read.
Ye shall have a song, as in the night, when a holy solemnity is kept, and gladness of heart, as when one goeth with a pipe to come into the mountain of the Lord Yahweh, to the mighty one of Israel.
Praise Yahweh. See, you don't come before Yahweh just anyway. He teaches us how we should come before him. Psalms 100 is a good example. Turn to Psalms 100, you who do not know that scripture. We are taught how to come before Yahweh. We are a people who have forgotten how to come before Yahweh. So that's what these scriptures are about. That's what the feasts are about, to teach us how to come before Yahweh. Psalms 100, read.
Make a joyful noise unto the Lord Yahweh, all ye lands. Serve the Lord Yahweh with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord Yahweh, he is God. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord Yahweh is good. His mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations.
Isn't that something? That's why we are so happy when we come here. This is a prescription written by Yahweh for those of us who would forget. So instead of praising football players, look how we're to come before Yahweh. Look how we're to enter his gates, his courts, and what attitude we should have. A thankful attitude. And in verse 29, when we come to our feast, we should have a song in our mind. Have a glad heart, gladness of heart. And when we do this, it's going to have an effect on the world. We have the power to affect the whole world just by glorifying Yahweh's name, just by us praising Yahweh's name, just by coming before him with thanksgiving, entering his courts with praise, and in his gates with praise, and his courts with thanksgiving, and having a song and a gladness of heart. We affect the planet Now, you have plenty of proof of what I'm saying. You may not think about it. You want some proof? I'll give it to you. We can do the most stupid things on the planet, and everybody will follow. It's amazing how you lead the world in stupidity. Just set the trend. Come along, and I heard, cool, man, cool. Next thing I know, everybody's saying, cool, man. Black folk come up with, what's happening, man? Next thing I know, everybody was saying, que paso? What's happening, right? The whole world. And then they come back with, to show you black folk weren't ready for what was happening, they would walk up to somebody and say, what's happening, man? And the other would say, nothing, baby. Anybody remember those? I mean, it's a sad thing to ask somebody what's happening and they tell you nothing. And no matter how often you see them and how often you ask them what's happening, you can see them 5 minutes later and nothing is still going on. So if we can influence the world in a mentally dead state, in a mentally destroyed state, can cause the whole world to take a look at us and follow after us in stupidity, think about how incredible our influence is going to be. It may not look like much right now, but I can tell you for sure that we will be responsible for the whole world coming back to wear long garments. The whole planet Earth is going to wear long garments and wear them white. Because we are going to set the trend. Women are going to give up short dresses. Why? Right now it doesn't seem like it, but we might. And right now people all over this city say, praise Yahweh wherever we go. Right? Why are they praising Yahweh?
We do.
Because we do. We set the trend. So now the scriptures taught us how to come to Yahweh, how to praise and glorify his name. And here in Ezekiel chapter 30, verse 29, we must have a song and have gladness of heart. Now let's go to Isaiah chapter 2, verse 3, and see what the results will be. Read.
And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord Yahweh from Jerusalem.
Praise God. Look at our power to influence. In order for people to come to us, come to me, come to the government of Yahweh, to learn of my ways, it means that I will establish the kingdom of Yahweh. It will definitely come to pass in this day, my day, now, that the government of Yahweh shall be established high above all governments on the earth, and it shall be exalted above all governments on the earth. And all nations are going to flow to the government of Yahweh. And all nations are going to have to worship the King of Israel. Zechariah 14.
16 through 19.
There's only one name.
There were 14 names.
You're not going to be able to call all these different gods on the earth. There's only going to be one. I'm here to make sure. That sounds like a mighty big thing when you have billions of people believing in certain gods, right? How in the world can I come along and cause the whole planet to change from worshiping all those gods? I'm saying that every god that didn't make these heavens got to go. That's a big claim, isn't it? All right. Verse 16, Zechariah 14, 16, read.
And It shall come to pass that every one that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles.
How many nations? All that's left. What does that mean? That means all that does not want to come and worship me as the King of Israel won't be left. What's going to happen to them? They're going to fight and kill each other off. They will think they have a good cause to kill each other off. And when they finish killing one another, won't be any left. So then the nation that does not take part in that, they'll be left. And look what they're going to do. Feast of Tabernacles. The only way that a nation can qualify to survive the war that's coming is to receive Yahweh. And worship the King of Israel, Yahweh ben Yahweh. I'm the one that the whole earth is going to have to come and bow to and worship. You must bow at my feet and worship before me. If you don't, you won't be left. I really don't care if you have a problem with my body, but if you have a problem with my body, you're having serious problems right now as I speak these words. That's really, I feel for you, but I can't reach you. I can only teach you. It's not about bowing to my body. That's not what it's about. It's about obeying the Spirit of Yahweh that's in my body. Worshiping the Spirit of Yahweh that's in my body. I chose to come in a body. You wouldn't think it was too cool if I came as a bird. A bear? A grown bear? You would stay in here with a bear? If I came as a real four-legged lion and roared that I am the lion of the tribe of Judah, roar, 4 legs, would you stay here? Yet the scriptures teach that the King of Israel, the Son of Yahweh, would be referred to as the lion of the tribe of Judah. Where? Revelation 5:5. Read.
And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the Root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and loose the 7 seals thereof.
Now this is obviously not talking about a lion from the jungles of Africa. The root of David, David was a man. So there's someone coming from David whose characteristics are like that of a lion. And a lion is also called king of the jungle. And you have to admit America is a jungle. And I'm king of this jungle. And I'm roaring the name Yahweh. And if you want to be left, let me go back to Zechariah chapter 14. If you want to be left, you're going to have to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. You're going to have to come every single year and worship the King. You don't know who the King is? I'm the King. You can't vote me to be king. It doesn't matter if you don't like me as king. I'm still king. I've received my appointment, and no one can disturb it. I received my appointment as king of Israel from Yahweh. My father made me king of Israel. So you've never seen a king in America? You're now looking at a king. The king. And I'm king of all kings. I'm Lord of all the lords. And I'm the blessed and only potentate. And to look like me and realize that I'm king should make you happy. I mean, it should make you happy just to hear somebody look like you say that. Just to hear it. Isn't that nice? I was king before I had one follower. I was born king of all kings. I was born that way. I was born the mighty God. Yeah, but you were born. Yeah. You didn't know the mighty God was born? What? God born? You don't have a problem until it looked like me. You have no trouble with God being born from a woman until they look like me. You were happy with God being born from a woman, and the Son of God, the Son of Man, being born from a woman was just okay with you until he looked like you. Now, lo and behold, here I am, alive, looking like you. You said you were looking for him to come back. Yes. What you think was coming back? Other than a man. Now all of a sudden you become a Bible scholar. Yeah, but there be false Christ, right? I didn't tell you I was Christ. But I was the Son of Yahweh. Yeah, well, I believe in Jesus. I didn't tell you I was Jesus. I said, I am the Son of Yahweh. That's what I've always said. Yahweh is sovereign. Yahweh is the only absolute sovereign one. Yahweh is the creator of the heavens and the earth. That's who Yahweh is. Yahweh is the name of the God of Israel. Yahweh is the God of the Bible. That's who Yahweh is. Look the name up. You can't argue with the dictionary, encyclopedia, and the Bible dictionaries and Bible scholars and the research and evidence on the earth. Yahweh is the God, the covenant God of Israel. The God.